Welcome, I'm Ron DeParmesan, and you're watching Newscats. Meow! Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky delivered a powerful address at the United Nations Security Council, emphasizing Ukraine's unwavering commitment to defeating Russian aggression. Speaking on September 24, 2024, he asserted, "Russia can only be forced into peace." This urgent proclamation underscores his belief that negotiations alone will not suffice without a clear show of military might. The meeting was part of a high-level gathering where Zelensky represented Ukraine, calling for global backing in the ongoing fight against Russia. His address was not merely a request, it was a passionate demand for action, highlighting the implications of the conflict that stretch far beyond Ukraine's borders, impacting global stability and international norms. Zelensky sharpened his focus on the roles of Iran and North Korea. He called out these nations for being complicit in Russia's military operations, specifically accusing Iran of supplying drones and missiles, while North Korea has been providing artillery. This dangerous collaboration complicates the already fraught geopolitical landscape. If left unchecked, it poses a systemic threat not only to Ukraine, but also to democracies around the globe. The conflict in Ukraine is emblematic of a broader struggle between democratic nations and authoritarian regimes, adding urgency to the call for international solidarity. The significance of the United States in this conflict cannot be overstated. As Ukraine's principal ally, the US has been a constant source of military and humanitarian aid. President Joe Biden has consistently reiterated his commitment to Ukraine, stating, "We cannot grow weary. We will not let up on our support for Ukraine." This support is crucial as the war enters a new phase of intensified military activities and an increasingly sophisticated Russian arsenal. Biden's commitment to Ukraine underscores its strategic importance, not just for European security, but also for the broader global order. A failure to support Ukraine may embolden adversaries who seek to undermine the principles of international peace and stability. A timeline of this tumultuous conflict shows the harrowing events that ensued after Russia's invasion on February 24, 2022. From that fateful day to the present, a steady stream of military and humanitarian assistance has flowed into Ukraine from Western democracies. Zelensky's most recent address at the UN Security Council signals a critical juncture. It reflects Ukraine's ongoing struggle for greater international backing to enhance its defenses and resilience. This increasing level of military support is not just about survival, it's a crucial component of the broader fight against authoritarianism and for democratic values. Zelensky's assertive stance shows a decisive pivot in Ukraine's military strategy. By portraying Russia as the sole aggressor, he hopes to rally global support and reinforce military backing from allies. His characterization of the conflict as a battle between democracy and tyranny resonates loudly with many nations that share a commitment to democratic principles. This urgency serves as a rallying cry for collective action, a warning against complacency in the face of growing authoritarian alliances. His speech is designed not only to inform, but also to galvanize action, urging listeners to fully grasp the multifaceted nature of this conflict. However, the war raises complex debates about the balance between military action and diplomatic negotiations. Some advocates push for a hardline military approach to severely weaken Russian capabilities. On the other hand, there are voices that emphasize the need to assess the humanitarian toll this conflict imposes on civilians. Critics have raised valid concerns that relentless military strategies may undermine prospects for a peaceful resolution in the future. As Zelensky pushes for more military support, those advocating for dialogue stress the critical need to consider the dire humanitarian impacts of continued military conflict, particularly on the innocent lives caught in the crossfire. The ongoing conflict carries profound historical complexities. It is essential to understand that the discord arises from long-standing grievances dating back to the post-Soviet era. Involvement from countries like Iran and North Korea marks a significant shift in global allegiances reminiscent of the Cold War dynamics. These interactions reveal the evolving nature of international alliances and their profound impact on current geopolitical dynamics. Zelensky's own background in media and communication enhances his ability to articulate Ukraine's narrative compellingly. This fosters a deep connection between international audiences and the plight of Ukraine, making its struggle resonate on the global stage. As Zelensky's powerful address echoes around the world, it becomes clear that his drive to mobilize international support extends beyond mere strategy. It is a pressing necessity. The implications of his speech will undoubtedly influence military and diplomatic strategies as they unfold. By framing the conflict as a critical fight for democratic values, Zelensky positions Ukraine not only as a victim, but also as a frontline defender against authoritarianism. His significant stance aims to strike a chord with democratic nations, urging unified action amid the rising tide of unchecked aggression. This ongoing battle concerns more than just borders. It revolves around preserving the fundamental principles of democracy that define nations' identities. Meow. If you want to stay informed about ongoing developments in this conflict and more stories like this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. As the situation evolves, so too must our understanding of these critical events shaping our world today. That's all for now. I'm Ron De Parmesan, reporting for Newscats. Meow.